Hi guys, Joe Burnich again, and I'm continuing this week's series of SEO overview videos for service businesses and contractors. And so in this video, I want to talk about something that hardly anybody talks about, but it is the number one most important thing when it comes to SEO. If you don't address this, very first thing, you can get yourself into trouble. You can set yourself back months, years, and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on SEO. And you can avoid all of this by understanding this one thing before you ever start SEO. Okay? So let's get started with that. Okay, so here we are back at Google. And what I want to do is do a search. Let's see, I had a search for remodeling contractors, Fort Worth, Texas. And when I do that Google search, let's see what comes up. All right. And by the way, SEO is this box right here. When we talk SEO, we're talking about, stuff that actually gets your phone ringing, gets people to your website, not all this other BS out there that people call SEO. That really doesn't matter. It doesn't get you calls. It just makes you spend money. What I talk about is stuff that actually works, actually helps you get calls, cut all the BS out. So no more Google AdWords stuff. Not talking about that. I'm talking about this. This is where most of the money is made with SEO. Okay, so what's the number one most important thing that you need to know as a service business owner or a contractor business owner to get into this 3-pack, to get into this section where all of your calls and clicks are going to come from, or at least like 80-90% of them? How do we get in there? How do we make this work? What do we need to think about first? Okay, is it having lots of different websites? Is it having lots of backlinks? What about citations, Joe? I keep hearing about citations. Is it having these directories? Is it having reviews? Is it having a blog? Like what does Google want to know to get into this 3-pack? All right, here's what you need to think about first of all, before anything else. What is your physical address of your business? Where is that located? In what city is that located? Okay. So let's pull up Fort Worth map just as an example so I can show you what I'm talking about here and why this is so important. So Fort Worth has lots of different little suburbs, Let me zoom in again. Okay. So Fort Worth has all these other suburbs. There's Benbrook, White Settlement, Forest Hill, Haltom City. People that live in Fort Worth are going to know this stuff much better than me. Fairmount. I'm sorry. All these different. Keller's another one. All these different little towns that make up the Fort Worth area. Okay. Which one of those is your business address located in? And if you're running this business out of your home, which is fine, a lot of people do that, it's absolutely fine, where is your home located? What city is that located in? Okay. If it's not located in the city of Fort Worth, like according to the post office, not according to how close you are to the border or what people talk about when in your neighborhood that are close by, what is the post office say? What does this Google map say when you put in your address? Okay, does it say Fort Worth or does it say Mansfield? Okay, the reason this is so important, and we have this conversation every single day with people that call in, is that Google is going to rank you in the city that you're physically located. You have a physical address in. Okay, and I know a lot of people do not want to hear this. Okay, they want to rank in Fort Worth, but they live in Mansfield, or they live in Keller, and they want to rank in Fort Worth because that's where the money's made. I understand that, and this is not my rule. This is Google's rule. Okay, people get really mad at me, but I'm just the messenger here. But you really need to consider where you're living before you even think about SEO. What city are you physically located in before you even start SEO, okay? So you got your website and you're putting keywords and stuff like that on there. It doesn't matter until your city is established with Google. Your address is established with Google. Okay. And then in other videos, I talk about, what if I want to rank in other cities, and we address all that stuff. We address reviews. We're going to address, what else are we talking about? We're going to talk about why Google may not like you, even if you are doing everything, if you think you're doing everything right, why Google may not like you and doesn't want to rank you. And then we're going to talk about all the other factors that go into ranking in the 3-pack or in the money box or whatever you want to call it. People call it different things. This section right here. This is where all the money's made. This is where all the phone calls come from. How do we get in there? We're going to talk about all those factors in the next video. But if you don't have your address in Fort Worth, then you're not going to rank in Fort Worth, period. Okay? I know people don't like to hear that, but I have to say that because there's so much BS out there, and people are paying thousands of dollars to SEO companies, and these SEO companies are lying to people saying, oh, we can rank you in 5 different cities and address doesn't matter. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. If your SEO person is telling you that, that is a lie, and there's lots of reputable websites like the local Moz group or Search Engine Land that will tell you, and these are the big ones. These are the big authority companies that talk about this SEO stuff, and if you don't believe me, you can just research it on yourself. But whatever you do, don't believe an SEO company that is just trying to get your money. Work with somebody that's going to tell you the honest truth, even if you don't like it, even if it hurts. That's what you need to hear. Once again, my name's Joe Burnich. I got all this kind of information in my book called The Service Business Money Machine. I lay it all out. It's about 150 pages. And you can get this on Amazon for about $18, or you can go to servicebusinessmoneymachine.com. That is servicebusinessmoneymachine.com, and get it for free. All you do is pay shipping and handling, and then I'll drop this in the mail and send it out to you. I just ask that you give me some feedback. Positive, negative, liked it, didn't like it. Just let me know what you think. But once again, my name is Joe Burnich. Watch my next video so you can learn about all the different factors of getting into this 3-pack, and I'll talk to you soon.